No, we didn't do the recon, so I think it was harder than everybody expected, the final climbs. So I was quite on the limit, but yeah, I was always good in front, and that made the difference today.
Yeah, tell us more about your feelings in this climb, and it was hard. How was your confidence?
Yeah, I was really on the limit, so I just tried to survive. I tried to survive the hard climbs, and then it became a bit tricky going into the last 10k with some attacks, but I just stayed quiet, patient, and hoped that everything would come back together, and then at the last kilometer I know perfectly what to do.
Tell us more about the sprint. A sprint against Pogačar, Vingegaard. How unusual is it at the Tour de France?
Yeah, I've been in this position a few weeks ago at the Dauphiné, and there they both beat me on the line. So it also says something about how hard the final was. But this morning I had a video of the finish line, and I studied it a couple of times, so I knew what I wanted to do, and I could execute it perfectly. So it's really nice.
It's also a race in north of France. How much does that remind you Roubaix or Flanders with Pogačar?
Yeah, I mean, also yesterday, but also today it was a bit like we're used to racing in the classic races. It's super nervous all day, fighting for position, and I think as a team we're used to this, and we're also good at it. And I think, yeah, the whole team is part of this success.
Is there a question in the press room? Question for the press room, please.
Mathieu, how is it for you to wear the yellow jersey after you have had it before and now again? How is it for you to wear it?
Yeah, it's always special, of course, and also with Jasper wearing it yesterday, it's an amazing start of this Tour de France for our team, and we're gonna try and enjoy it as long as we have it in the team.
Congrats. You said in French a moment ago that you've had some difficult years in the Tour. What has made the difference this year?
I think we did a different approach. Also, doing the Dauphiné this year, I think this is a good choice. We learn every year about how we can be in the best possible shape, and I think we try to copy a bit like we did in the classic season with an altitude period, and then racing Dauphiné, which is Tirreno Adriatico before the classics, and then going back on altitude and doing Tour. So I think, it was a good decision. But we also, I think, of course, this Tour de France, it's also a parcours where I can really excel, and I think this also makes a difference that there's a lot of opportunities.
Congrats, Mathieu. What's the secret of the team spirit during the last 2 days? And what's the importance of Philippe and Christopher Dauphiné?
Yeah, like I said, I think our team always has a clear goal and one leader. Also, we're used to this kind of racing from the classics. It's just nervous all day, fighting for position, and the team did again an amazing job. And also Christophe and Philippe, I think they have a clear vision about what they want to do. And where they want to go with this team, and they're really good at knowing what we can do as a team, and also knowing what we can't do as a team, and we focus on our strengths, and I think this is part of the success.
Mathieu, congrats. On a day like today, how important is positioning?
Yeah, of course you need the legs, but it starts with positioning. Even with the best legs, if you turn into the climbs at position 50, it's almost impossible to be in the front. So same as like in classic races, the key points are just so important, and I think we're used to this, and that's why these past 2 days we also excel as a team.
This is the last 3 questions. 3 dernières questions.
Mathieu, could you please tell a little bit about that? How present your grandfather is, especially here in that Tour de France?
Yeah, of course. The first year I did the tour was a bit more emotional, also because it was the year he died, and yeah, of course it's still. Yeah, I wanted to race a tour so bad when he was here, but that was not possible. I think the first year was super emotional, but now I'm more proud to do it again. It's been a while, so yeah, just happy to finally win my second stage in the Tour de France.
Two last questions.
Mathieu, congratulations. There was a bit of a hate-love relationship with the Tour. Will it now go more towards love in the Tour?
It doesn't change that much about my relationship with the Tour, but it's just, yeah, I think I've struggled a bit the last few years. That's also why we tried a different approach, and like I said, it's also the circumstances. I get I get a course where what I'm used to and what I'm good at the first week here, so that also makes a difference, of course, but it also shows how hard it is to win a stage at the Tour in general. So yeah, I'm happy I could take the win today.
Last questions.
Mathieu, can you tell us last kilometer what's happened in your mind during last kilometer?
I was focused to not make any mistakes, and I was also just reacting to every attack there was, and I knew I wanted to take the corner first because yeah, it was only 150 meters till the finish line when you came out of the corner, and yeah, I'm happy to hold off today.